Morning all. It is Wednesday the 23rd of June 2021 and today you join me at Barton's Point, Sheerness. I've put you in the shelter out of the wind because it is quite windy. There's no rain or anything forecast today, so hopefully weather-wise we should have a reasonable day. It's as I say, it's pretty windy and the wind unfortunately is great out there. So I've got the shelter around the other way, so I can't sit in the shelter. I'll be looking at the car park instead of the walk. But it does mean I can put you in the shelter and hopefully you can still hear what I'm saying. It's incredibly weedy. I've just pulled one in and it's took me 10 minutes to get the weed off and untangle it all. But I've only put the one rod out at the moment. I've not been here long, I've been here about half hour, 45 minutes. I've got myself set up, rod out. I just want to keep on the weed. High tide's in about hour and a half, 2 hours I think. But the weed is unbelievable. I'll show you, it's probably the worst weed on one beach I've ever seen, I think. Get you out and try and... Now I don't know how well this sock's going to block the wind, but there is weed, high tide line as far as you can see. It's coming in on the water, at the water's edge. There is big balls of weed as far as the eye could see, and I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but you can see it all in the surf on every wave. Big lumps of weed, massive amounts of weed. But I've got the rod up fairly high. I might even put it up a bit higher in a minute, and hopefully I might be able to get above the weed and it won't cause too many problems. But let me put you back for a minute. Yeah, so the weed not good at the moment. But because of that, I haven't put a grip lead on. I've put one of my little power weights on. 6 ounce they are. I find if you put a grip lead on in the weed, where your bait's gripped to one end, it's gripped to your rod the other, as the weed drags the line down, it just bends the rod over or pulls all your line out if your drag's a bit loose. So I do find with not so much a rolling lead, but a movable lead, if the wind and the weed does tend to move your line down a little bit, your bait will move along with it rather than get snagged up and cause a problem. So it's still not great, it's not ideal, but I find it, for me, it's just better than having a grip lead. And as luck would have it, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm the only one fishing. There is a few people right up the other end at the moment. I'm not sure what they're doing, not sure whether they're fishing or not. But yes, as I say, it's a Wednesday, which which is unusual for me. Even without the weight, I've got a rod bouncing, but I've got a line down. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're all over the line again. But yeah, without a fixed weight, I can leave that for a little while at least. I don't want to leave it too long, because then you end up with more weed than you can cope with. Bringing in, but yeah, I can leave that a little while. But yeah, as I say, Wednesday, very unusual for me. I was supposed to have had a minor operation yesterday. Only very minor, nothing to worry about, nothing to talk about. But it did mean that I had to have a COVID test on Saturday. And then isolate for 3 days before I went into hospital yesterday, and then it's a week's recovery afterwards. So I didn't expect to go fishing last weekend, which I didn't, obviously isolated, and depending on the recovery I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to go this weekend either. But yeah, got to the hospital yesterday morning. Nothing to eat, drink or smoke after 6 AM in the morning, and after sitting there all day, almost 6 o'clock in the evening, the nurses said ever so sorry, the procedure's been cancelled, we'll phone you or write to you with a different date. Of course I hadn't had a cigarette all day, already pumped up, ready to kill somebody, so I wasn't best pleased. Obviously took the time off of work, the missus took the time off of work, kept the little one off of school to be isolated, only for a Monday, but and then to be told it was cancelled. Needless to say, I wasn't happy bunny last night, not at all. So I've got to speak to him today, find out when the next date is, so I can sort out with my work. I'll probably go back to work tomorrow. No point in me being off. I didn't really want the week off, I only had the time off for the operation. So yeah, so everything's gone a bit peaked on. But that is why I'm here on a Wednesday, when I should be at work. So yeah, I'm making most of it. It was pretty much a last minute thing. As I say, I expected to be laid up indoors. But so far the only thing I forgot today was my little shovel. I used my bucket to put all the shingle around the shelter. But yeah, I haven't forgotten anything else, I don't think yet. I've got my flask, this is most important. I've got some rolls and some hot dogs, so I'll have a little cook up later on, have something to eat. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have some fish. My little windy app tells me that there's not too many fish about at the moment. So I'm going to fix it up a little bit today. I've got a basic pulley rig on at the moment with a bit of herring. But while I was isolating weekend, I made some chalk flip downs and some dropper rigs and a few other bits. Yeah, I was thinking about putting some chalk flatters out, flip downs, a bit of black lard and squid. But I think I'll hold off on that a bit. See how this week goes. I'm hoping the high tide while it's going out maybe a lot of it will disappear, but at the moment it's just pure weed everywhere I look. Big lumps of it, lumps of wood and all sorts. not the prettiest of beaches, this one. By no means. It's probably the ugliest beach, to be fair. But yeah, things are washing. That weed, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen anything like it on one little stretch of beach. Incredible. But so we're giving it a go. No point sitting indoors with the missus. That'd be no fun. So we're going to give it a go. Hopefully we'll have some fish. But if not, we'll just enjoy the day out. That weed's not just at the front either, it's quite a way out as well. Gosh, it's everywhere. Well, we'll give it a go. Good morning, Barton, Nathan. And good morning, Paul, from Paul's Sea Fishing, Sea Fishing with Paul, I think his YouTube channel is. I think he's changing it to Sea Fishing with Andy and Ross, being watched by Paul, I think. So, good morning to you all. Had a few new subscribers just lately, so thanks to everyone that subscribed, thanks to everyone that continues watching. Chasing 500 at the moment, so if you haven't subscribed, do an old fella a favour and hit that button. And I'm going to meet up with Paul soon. That'll probably be down the south coast, Sheerness way, somewhere down there, I think. Although Paul does come up and fish at Sheppey and various places up near me. Got plans the end of next month, hopefully to go up north and meet young Vernon and have a session with Vernon. A few sessions with him over the weekend if all goes well. And Nathan as always. Hello. Nathan as always, I'll probably see you weekend, if not this weekend, next weekend. And John, of course, John Uben, Master Chef. Always a great session with John and Nathan. Fantastic company. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm just about to have a coffee. Finish sorting me gear out. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, well, bear in mind, I've already pulled a ton of weed off my line. I thought I'd show you what I'm up against. Well, you can see my washing line there, full of weed, and if we follow it, there she is. That's what I've just wheeled in. I've got a job to lift it. So that's what I'm up against. I mean, look at it, look. Absolutely horrendous. So yeah, I've got look at it. Jesus Christ. Right, okay. So let's we're back to camp, as it were. Wow, that is absolutely horrendous. Look. Right, well I better start untangling. Well, you won't untangle that, spoilers. I'll find my clip. Put you back for a minute. Yeah, what I normally do is find the clip, cut it off, and pull the line through, and then retie the clip. It's a damn sight quicker than untangling that lot. So I think now might be a good time to once I've sorted this out, might be a good time to have some lunch. Tide's going to turn soon. So, going that way. Tide's still an hour and a half away. Yeah, passing in close for a little while, I think. That's probably why it's so bad, because I was out so far. But, oh well, it's all fun. I'll get this sorted out and catch up with you in a bit. Alright. Well, little update. No fishes yet. Tide's coming in. The weed is still absolutely horrendous. Still only got the one rod out at the moment. I don't want to be spending all day just unpicking weed from all the rods, so I'm going to have a bit more of a relaxing day. We've got the cook up game, we've got some hot dogs on the go. Got some nice rolls. We'll have some of that in a minute. Yeah, there's still, as I say, a hell of a lot of weed around. I'm having to, when I bring the rod in, I'm having to try and off it over the surf. I mean, it's a crazy amount of weed, really. Look. My goodness. Absolutely crazy. Still not quite high tide, won't be far off now. But so we've got our little hot dogs on the go. Nice soft rolls out the co-op on the way. So yeah, we'll have a little feed and see how we go. With the tide so close in, I've managed to be up and away from the weed at the moment. So the rod's pretty still. I've not gone too far out. Hopefully that will help me with the amount of weed I do eventually drag back in again. But I think the next chuck might be the squid looks like it's thawing out now, so I think my next chuck might be a suet flapper and some black lug. See if there's anything else around, see if there's any bass or anything. There seems to be a lot of seagulls floating on the water at the moment. There's some down there. But they just seem to be floating, they're certainly not working. So I don't think there's anything drawing them in as such. But we're still here, we're giving it a go. Should be able to fish around till about 3 o'clock-ish. And it's not even 12 yet, so we've got a few more hours yet. So, yes, I'm hoping we're going to have some fish. I certainly won't be surprised if we don't, to be fair. So, I mean, them balls of weed I'm bringing in, you have to sift through them because you don't know if there's a fish underneath it all. That big bit of weed I brought in, you could have quite easily put a £5 bass under there and not known it was there. It's a shame, really. But yeah, well, we're still giving it a go. That's all you can do, really, isn't it? Give it a go. So the clouds high this morning seem to be going. The sun's out, it's quite warm. Alright, so I'll update you in a while. Well, little update. I think I might call it a day. This weed was tired of going out. It's making it pretty much unfishable. And I'm bringing in this much weed with every cast. No, it's not fun anymore. But, yeah, I mean, look at the weed, that. You'd be forgiven to think, you know, I was fishing off of a grass bank, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, I don't mind a bit of weed, but I think when you get to this sort of extreme, I think it's time to knock it on the head. I've tried, but yeah, no fish, just tons and tons of weed. It's a shame though, because it's a nice day. The wind we had earlier on just now turned into a bit of a breeze. So it would have been a nice day. But it's just absolutely horrendous. Look. So I can't say I haven't tried, because I have, but unfortunately I think the weeds beat me today again. I was hoping to be able to fish for it, but getting to the stage now where it's just not doable. Hey, look at that great big lump that come off. That just come off of one reel in that one. Right, well I'll get that sorted out, and I don't even think, I mean the weed's going out now, but I don't know. I might give it a little while, see if it disappears. I can't see it, there's too much of it. I'll sort that big lump out, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, that's me pretty much done for the day. Weed stop play. I haven't been in any great rush to go. I've had a lovely little hook up. Just had some hot dogs and ketchup, very nice too. But yeah, unfortunately with the weed that I've shown you, fish is pretty much out the window. I'm just waiting for my little cooker to cool down before I put it away. And then I'll pack up. The car's only what 10-15 foot away from me, so it shouldn't take long to pack it all up. And that'll be me done for another day. I don't know what the plan is next. I might have a chat with Nathan, see what he's up to weekend. If this week don't change, I don't think I'll be back here weekend. Ordinarily, there's a hell of a lot of Facebook pages and forums and whatever for the south and southeast, and I do tend to have a look through those, and they play a big part in deciding where I'm going to go, really. But where today was unexpected, I hadn't really done my own work. I just looked at the tides and thought, well, that's ideal. I tide right in the middle of the day with the little ones at school, and home before she finishes, so I sort of run out here a bit quick while I had the chance, and unfortunately just happened to bump into all this weed. It's still all there, it's incredible. I've seen it like this before, but I've pulled up in the car and looked and thought, I ain't fishing there and gone somewhere else. But I thought today I'd give it a go, try and fish for it, hopefully get something, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But I've had a nice relaxing day again. Had a little cook up, sorted out my trays while I've been sitting here, and yeah, so I've not had a wasted day, I don't think. It's always nice to get out. They're very strange people down at the beach. A loony bin day out, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's been alright. Thanks to everyone that's watched. Sorry there's no fish to show you, but if you're into a bit of weed, then you'll probably like this video. But yeah, that's it from me. My little cooker should be cold enough by now to put it away, so I'm going to pack the rest of the stuff up and make a move home. And I'll see you all again soon. Not sure from where as yet, like I say, but I'm sure we'll be somewhere. Not been to the south coast in a while. I'm sure I'm way eastbound and that. Not been down there for a while, so I'll see what the wind's doing, what direction that's blowing. I might have a change this weekend. Right, until the next one. Bye for now.